talking mic. I like it.
You have the talking
Okay.
Very exciting concert.
Yeah. Thanks for being here, everybody.
LJ's afterwards.
That'd be awesome.
Try to get there before the soccer crowd does. That's fair. Or we go to break. There's that new place across the street too. Tangent.
Tangent is
Have
in
you seen that?
and that's in
Oh, and then that hotel has an outside bar too, and inside bar. There's all sorts of.
Indigo, is that?
Yes. Have you been there?
No, I've just seen it.
I want to check that
Looks
out.
fancy.
I know.
Yeah.
We got all sorts of chorizo. We try to drink it each one. Oh, yeah. That's just what I need. Like swimming in the morning till we didn't have that on video.
oh yeah, yeah, right.
I mean, I was like shaking all the time. Yeah. Yeah, you can't see anything. It was just like our heads like this.
I can only imagine what they used to be.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they really, yeah, you're right.
We were worried about
These are compact.
the snow, yeah.
Okay, kids, entertain us. Do some more of us. Sound check. Think I don't know. Wait, you're even better. You're gonna bring up the pictures. Aha! B flat and C. Wow, this is avant-garde. That's avant-garde Mary Hill Lamb right there. There you go. Like that. I don't know. Is Buzz gonna talk up here without us up here?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, is Buzz gonna like do an introduction without us up here, or?
I think he's gonna have you up there. I
Yeah,
can
okay.
double check with him.
Cool. All right. Are you glad you don't have a piano at home? Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, you guys can see.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty.
Greetings, everybody, both here and on the interwebs. Hello, hello. I feel so funny looking. I'm so used to being a radio guy. Oh, I'm on that one? Okay. I like getting that. Hi, people watching on the live stream. What's that?
Come to the light.
Come to the light? Oh.
To the light.
So like that?
Yeah, buddy.
You know, it's funny. People have been telling me that I should come to the light for many years. And usually it's metaphorical, but in this case it's the real deal. So I'm Buzz Kemper, the co-owner of Audio for the Arts, and we do this series here called Acoustic Moose, and it's named after Chip. I don't know if you can see him, but he's up there. And we have never before on the series had an artist make a second appearance, but this time we are doing that. And first I want to say that we're welcoming, starting this month, we're welcoming WVMO 98.7 FM as a partner in this, so that is a beautiful thing. So they are partnering with Audio for the Arts on this series, so yay, yay WVMO. On today's program, we've got Alison Margaret, who has been with us before, and she was singing and playing piano, and this time you are the pianist, and we have a different singer, and yeah, Alison kind of does everything, and I won't try to list all the things you do, but I've always admired you, and I think you know that, but you're as an instrumentalist and as a singer, you just always amaze, and yeah, and you're a good person. So there you go. Now that I've embarrassed her, and because Alison and I, we've known each other a few years, but now Alissa and I have known each other for about 2 hours. So how's it going, Sophie? You still like me?
Yes, of course.
Good. Okay, good deal. We haven't had a fight or anything. It's been going great. This relationship is just humming along. So Alissa Taylor is a Madison vocalist who does a few different things, but her main gig is a group called Gods in the Chrysalis, which is kind of an avant-garde group, and I don't know much about them, but I'm anxious to hear more of that. And in this case, she and Alison are going to do this whole thing. It has a theme, and I'm just going to let you guys talk about that, and go ahead and hit it. So please, everybody here and at home, please welcome Alissa and Alison.
Don't kiss me goodbye again. Leave this night clean and quiet. You want the last word, you want me to laugh, but leave it for now. All you can say, all you can feel was wrapped up inside that one perfect kiss. Leave it at that. I'll watch you turn the corner and go. And goodbye until tomorrow. Goodbye until the next time you call. And I will be waiting. I will be waiting. Goodbye until tomorrow. Goodbye till I recall how to breathe. And I have been waiting. I have been waiting for you. I stand on a precipice. I struggle to keep my balance. I open myself, one stitch at a time. Finally, yes, finally now, finally something takes me away. Finally free, finally he can cut through these strings and open my wings. So goodbye until tomorrow. Goodbye until my feet touch the floor. And I will be waiting. I will be waiting. Goodbye until tomorrow. Goodbye until the rest of
like to say hints of jazz as well. Difficult to label music sometimes, but I've been fascinated with his material for years now. In fact, when we, oh yeah, you need me to do this thingy. Hi, everyone. Okay. Should I start over my story? Okay. Oh, that's like feedbacking. All right, we're going to do that. We're featuring Jason Robert Brown, music theater composer, pop rock, jazz influences that I hear in it as well. I've been obsessed with his music for a number of years and have had the dream of doing a concert featuring his music, particularly because of the piano, because the piano is so much fun, and he writes massively beautiful for the mezzo-soprano too. Like, it's just perfect. So I met Alissa a number of years ago at my teaching studio and ran into her a few months ago just working on a music theater thing, and I was like, wait a minute, will you do this with me, please? Because I need a singer. So here we are. So that first one was called Goodbye Until Tomorrow, and that's from, we're going to hear a number of pieces from the last 5 years, which I think was his third biggest musical, if I remember that correctly. Jason Robert Brown's from New York. And it's a really interesting way that he does the story because from the very beginning, so it's two people, Kathy and Jamie, and Jamie starts from the beginning of the relationship, and Kathy's character starts at the end. So they never really interact. They're telling these stories in opposite timeline. It's a really cool concept. I've seen it performed once here in Madison. So anyways, you'll hear a number of pieces from that, and then there'll be a couple other things that Alissa will also talk about of other musicals and song series that we did. So anyways, that's enough. On to the next one.
I guess I can't believe you really came, and that we're sitting on this pier. See, I'm smiling. That means I'm happy that you're here. I stole this sweater from the costume shop. It makes me look like Daisy May. See, we're laughing. I think we're gonna be okay. I mean, we'll have to try a little harder and bend things to and fro to make this love as special as it was 5 years ago. I mean, you made it to Ohio. Who knows where else we can go? I really think you're gonna like this show. I'm pretty sure it doesn't suck. See, you're laughing and I'm smiling by a river in Ohio, and you're mine. We're doing fine. I think we both can see what could be better. I'll own when I was wrong. With all we've had to go through, we'll end up twice as strong. And so we'll start again this weekend and just keep rolling along. I didn't know you had to go so soon. I thought we had a little time. Look, whatever. If you have to, then you have to. So whatever, it's alright. You know what makes me crazy? I'm sorry, can I say this? You know what makes me nuts? The fact that we can be together here, together sharing our night, spending our time, and you are gonna choose someone else to be with. No, you are. Yes, Jamie, that's exactly what you're doing. You could be here with me or be there with them. As usual, guess which you pick. No, Jamie, you do not have to go to another party with the same 20 jerks you already know. You could stay with your wife on her fucking birthday, and you could, God forbid, even see my show. And I know in your soul it must drive you crazy that you won't get to play with your little girlfriends. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And the point is, Jamie, you can't spend a single day that's not about you and nothing but you. Marvelous novelist, you. Isn't he wonderful? Just 28, the savior of writing. You and nothing but you. Miles and piles of you, pushing through windows and bursting through walls en route to the sky. And I swear to God, I'll never understand how you can stand there straight and tall and see I'm crying and not do anything at all.
Thank you.
That's a tearjerker, right?
Yes.
Wait, let me say that in the microphone. That's a tearjerker, right?
Very powerful.
Thank you. Our next song comes from a show called Songs for a New World, which is an abstract musical, but the connecting theme is the moment of choice or decision. And this song is about getting everything you ever wanted and realizing that maybe it wasn't what you really wanted. I met a man without a dollar to his name, who had no traits of any value but his smile. I met a man who had no yearn or claim to fame, who was content to let life pass him for a while. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. And he kissed me right here and he said, I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you and the promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you and the strength that will help you grow. I'll give you truth and a future that's 20 times better than any Hollywood plot. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have a yacht. I met a man who lived his life out on the road, who left a wife and kids in Portland on a whim. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed, who asked if I could spare a week to ride with him. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and planned. And he said, but you don't understand. I'll give you stars and the moon and the open highway and a river beneath your feet. I'll give you days full of dreams if you travel my way and a summer you can't repeat. I'll give you nights full of passion and days of adventure, no strings, just a warm summer rain. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have champagne. had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and didn't know which stars to thank, and then he asked one day if I would be his wife. And I looked up, and all I could think of was the life I had dreamt I would live. And I said to him, "What will you give?" "I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay, and a fur and a diamond ring, and we'll get married in Spain on my yacht today, and we'll honeymoon in Beijing, and you'll meet stars at the parties I throw in my villas in Nice and Paris in June." And I thought, okay, and I took a breath, and I got my yacht, and the years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and I never dreamed. And then I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, my God, I'll never have the moon. Jenny's afraid of water. I mean, she swims so well, but still, she's afraid of water. So she won't go near the sea. Not me. And Katie's afraid of darkness. I mean, she sleeps and all, but still, she's afraid of darkness. So when the lights are out, she has to hold my hand. I don't understand. I'm not afraid of anything, be it mountains, water, dragons, dark or sky. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me, where's the challenge if you never try? So watch me fly. I'm not afraid. Daddy's afraid of babies. I mean, he got through me, but now he's afraid of babies. Guess he's scared of what they'll be. Not me. And Mama's afraid of crying. You know, she tries to hold it in, but she's afraid of crying. And she can look at me with tears stuck in her eye, and I don't know why. I'm not afraid of anything, be it growing old or going out of style. I'm not afraid give up what they want without a trial. Another mile, I'm not afraid. And I hear the calling of adventure, and I hear the ringing in my ear. The lights are glaring, trumpets blaring, I'm right here. And I hear the calling of tomorrow, and I feel the stirring in my bones. And David loves me, he's afraid to hold me. Listen to the calling of excitement, can you feel the pounding of my heart? The lights are ready, trumpets ready, I can the calling of a challenge, blessing on the water and the stones. And David loves me. He's afraid to tell me. David loves me. He's afraid to trust me. He's afraid to hold me. And he'll always be. He's afraid of me. And I'm not afraid of anyone. I am sure to win with anyone at all. I'm not afraid of anyone. Not a soul alive can get behind this wall. So let them call and watch them fall. 'Cause after all, I'm not afraid.
This next one will make you cry. I'm preparing you now. The first time I ever heard this was actually the very first Jason Robert Brown song I ever heard, and was brought into my teaching studio many years ago. And I had a really hard time keeping it together at the end of playing through the song for the first time and not crying in front of my adult student. It's like, this is really touching. It's kind of gives you, this is actually the song that Kathy starts with from last 5 years. And it hits you hard.
Jamie is over and Jamie is gone. Jamie's decided it's time to move on. Jamie has new dreams he's building upon. And I'm still hurting. Jamie arrived at the end of the line. Jamie's convinced that the problems are mine. Jamie is probably feeling just fine. And I'm still hurting. What about lies, Jamie? What about things that you swore to be true? What about you, Jamie? What about you? Jamie is sure something wonderful died. Jamie decides it's his right to decide. Jamie's got secrets he doesn't confide. And I'm still hurting. Go and hide and run away. Run away. Run and fight. Jamie is over, and where can I turn? Covered in scars, I do nothing to earn. Maybe there's somewhere a lesson to learn, but that wouldn't change the fact, that wouldn't speed the time. Once the foundation's cracked and I'm still hurting. Actually, this is one that we don't really know where it came from. It doesn't, we couldn't, in our research, we could not find out which musical this song is from.
Yeah, this is called I Will Follow. It might have, maybe it was a single.
It's possible.
It was just a single.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a powerhouse. This is fun.
Ask me something easier, a smile, a kiss. Look, I'll give you anything, but don't ask me this. Don't ask for faith when there's no great supply. Don't ask for love when I'm just now beginning to feel it and don't know quite why. Here come the waves, here comes the ocean. How to decide what's there to risk? Why is the course unclear? Practical fact, foolish emotion, terrible pride. What's there to fear? Take me from here, and I will follow anywhere. I will follow, and you will lead me there. I should resist, I should refuse. You ask me again. See how I'm strong, see how I keep my vow. Maybe I'll trip, maybe I'll lose you. What happens? What happens now? Just show me how, and I will follow next song is from a musical called 13, which is about a boy who moves to a small town from New York City, going to have his bar mitzvah, going through like huge changes, and I guess that's kind of the synopsis.
Yeah. Lots of teenager things going on.
Lots of
And like
teenager
this person
stuff,
likes that person,
crushes
that
and
person likes
stuff.
that one.
But the character who sings this song is a 13-year-old girl introducing him to their small town.
This is one of my little anecdote that I have to say. So imagine me when I was 13, like singing to Kevin, who just moved from New York to here. So this is my 13-year-old self, okay?
Down the road, there's a Dairy Queen. Up the block, there's a Walmart. There's a place you can accessorize your pets. A school, a tree, a couple of churches, and no matter how hard anybody searches, that's about as thrilling as this dumbass village gets. It's the lamest place in the world, but it just got a little bit better. So don't disappear. It's the lamest place in the world, but I'm pretty sure that it's not as lame as it was before, now that you're here. Miles to the nearest river, 60 miles to the airport. When we plan our escape, that's where we're gonna have to be. It's a shame, it's a sham, it's a terrible pity I got dragged away from New York City. It's major suck for you, but it's amazing luck for me. It's the lamest place in the world, but it just got a little bit better. I'm happy to say it's the lamest place in the world, and you're completely exotic, intellectual, neurotic. You would never have a shot except you found the perfect guide. And though I don't really know you, I can hardly wait to show you every fake and freak, every fool and clown since the Chippewas settled this stupid town. Let 'em all laugh, they won't keep me down with you by my side. It just got a little bit better. Amazing but true. Yes, the lamest place in the world has a lot of flaws, but maybe it'll be fine because it brought me to you.
It's just so cute. Now remember when you were 13, right? The biggest crush on the boy in the school, right? And it would have been true because I was like the total nerd. And what was the character's name? I think Maggie is the one who sings that. Yep.
This one's also from the last 5 years. It's one of my favorites. My best friend had a little situation at the end of our senior year. And like a shot, she and Mitchell got married that summer. Carol Ann getting bigger every minute, thinking, what am I doing here? While Mitchell's out every night being a heavy metal drummer. They got a little cute house on a little cute street with a crucifix on the door. Mitchell got a job at the record store in the mall. Just the typical facts of a typical life in a town city thinking, what have I got to lose? Got a room, got a cat, and got 20 pounds thinner. Met a guy in a class I was taking who you might say looked like Tom Cruise. He wouldn't leave me alone unless I went with him to dinner. And I guess he was cute, and I guess he was sweet, and I guess he was good in bed. I gave up my life for the better part of a year. And so I'm starting to think that this maybe might work, and the second it enters my head, he needed to take some time off, focus on his career. He blew me off with a heartfelt letter. I thought I can do better than that. You don't have to get a haircut. You don't have to change your shoes. You don't have to like Duran Duran. Just love me. You don't have to put the seat down. You don't have to watch the news. You don't have to learn to tango. You don't have to eat prosciutto. You don't have to change a thing. Just stay with me. I want you and nothing but you. Miles and piles of you. Finally I'll have something worthwhile to think of each morning. You and nothing but you. No substitutions will do. Nothing but fresh, undiluted, and pure. Top of the line and totally mine. I don't need any lifetime commitments. I don't need to get hitched tonight. I don't want you to throw up all your walls and defenses. I don't mean to put on any pressure, but I know when a thing is right. And I spend every day reconfiguring my senses. When we get to my house, take a look at the town, take a look at how far I've come. I can never go back, never look back anymore. And I feel like my life has led right to your side and will keep me there from now on. Think about what you wanted. Think about what could be. Think about how I love you. Say you'll move in with me. Think of what's great about me and you. Think of the bullshit we've both been through. Think of what's past, because we can do better. We can do better. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Oh, it's so close to the end.
It is so close to the end. I know.
Bummer.
Yeah, so we've been working really hard for months, and I just want to thank you, Alissa, for agreeing to do this with me and helping me fulfill my playing on this grand piano fantasies of Jason Robert Brown.
Oh, thank you so much.
So we have a surprise song later, but I'm giving away our own encore because it foreshadows the next project of Alison that she's going to beg Alissa to do with her.
I'd be honored.
Thank you. Oh, look, I feel like I just got married or something. So this last one is also from the last 5 years. This is called Climbing Uphill.
When you come home to me, I'll wear a sweeter smile and hope that for a while you'll stay. When you come home to me, your hand will touch my face and vanish any trace of even greater than the joy I felt just missing you. And once again I'll be so proud to call you mine when finally you come home to me. I'm climbing uphill, Daddy, climbing uphill. I'm up every morning at 6 and standing in line with 200 girls who are younger and thinner than me, who have already been to the gym. I'm waiting 5 hours in line and watching the girls just coming and going in dresses that look just like this till my number is finally called. When I walk in the room, there's a table of men, always men, usually gay, who've been sitting like I have and listening all day to 200 girls belting as high as they can. I am a good person. I'm an attractive person. I am a talented person. Grant me a grace. When you come home, I should have told them I was sick last week. They're gonna think this is the way I sing. Why is the pianist playing so loud? Should I sing louder? I'll sing louder. Maybe I should stop and start over. I'm gonna stop and start over. Why is the director staring at his crotch? Why is that man staring at my resume? Don't stare at my resume. I made up half my resume. Stop looking at that and look at me. No, not at my shoes. Don't look at my shoes. I hate these fucking shoes. Why'd I pick these shoes? Why'd I pick this song? Why'd I pick this career? Why does this pianist hate me? If I don't get the call back, I can go to Crate and Barrel with Mom and buy a couch. Not that I want to spend the day with Mom, but Jamie needs a space to write. Since I'm obviously such a horrible, annoying distraction to him, what's it going to be like when we have kids? And once again, why am I working so hard? These are the people who cast Linda Blair in a musical. Jesus Christ, I suck, I suck, I suck, I suck. When finally you come home to... I will not be the girl stuck at home in the burbs with the baby, the dog, and the garden of herbs. I will not be the girl in the sensible shoes, pushing burgers and beer nuts and missing the clues. I will not be the girl who gets asked how it feels to be trotting along at the genius's heels. I will not be the girl who requires a man to get by. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wonderful.
And thank you, Allison, for asking me to do this. It's been so much fun.
Yeah,
It's
you're
been such a pleasure.
Absolutely. So for our encore, because last time when I did an encore, it caught buzz off, so I announced it this time. I know, but you can't clap afterwards because this is, the encore. Actually, this is foreshadowing my next obsession with music theater composers. So Pasek and Paul, they wrote a musical called Dear Evan Hansen. Very interesting plot. I will let you research that on your own. Not give it away here. It's kind of dark, so we'll just leave it at that. We'll have an uplifting, happy note. But they also did all the music for The Greatest Showman, if you're familiar, yes, with that movie, which I've seen the ending at my nail salon.
It's a shame.
I know. I was like, what? Why do you can't play? You have to look, right? And you're like really bored, and so you have to look. So I know how the end goes. But I know a bunch of the stuff from Greatest Showman because of my students. So, and there's a couple other musicals of songs that I've worked with people on. So this is my new obsession that eventually I'm going to put together a song list and then approach her and be like, will you please do this with me? And then you can practice in front of Erin like all the time.
Yes. Thank you, Erin.
So anyway, this last tune for us this evening is called Requiem.
Why should I play this game of pretend? Remembering through a secondhand sorrow, such a great son and wonderful friend. Oh, don't the tears just pour? I could curl up and hide in my room, there in my bed, still sobbing tomorrow. I could give in to all of the gloom, but tell me what for? Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I start to break in pieces? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight. I gave you the world, you threw it away, leaving these broken pieces behind you. Everything wasted, nothing to say, so I can sing no requiem. I hear your voice, I feel you near. Within these words I finally find you, and now that I know that you are still here, I will sing no requiem. Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I say I'll keep you with me? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight, 'cause when the villains fall, the kingdoms never weep. No one lights a candle to remember. No one mourns at all, and they lay them down to sleep. So don't tell me that I didn't have it right. Don't tell me that it wasn't black and white. After all you put me through, don't say it wasn't true, that you were not the monster that I knew. 'Cause I cannot play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark. I will sing no requiem. I will sing no requiem. I will sing no requiem tonight. Ooh, oh, oh.
Thank you again so much, and thank you, Alyssa. And thank you, Buzz and Audio for the Arts, for having us.
Thank you so much.
Wow. please, one more time for Alyssa Taylor and Alison Margaret. That was so gorgeous. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, please, whenever you have a dream that involves our piano, you are so welcome here. It once in a while, it asks about you.
Does that mean I can come back for a third time then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh,
absolutely.
special
Yeah,
treatment.
Your limit is 97 this year, and then we'll start over again. So thank you all very much for coming, and thank you to our crew. Bruce Johnson is our video director. Our camera operators are Noah Gilfillan and Tyler Willenbrink. Our intern is Isabel Mansell, and she handled a bunch of different duties. I'm Buzz Kemper. I did the audio mix, and thank you all so much. And thanks to WVMO for picking us up as well. We love you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
You.
Well,
Oh
thank
my gosh.